Live from the WJAY studios, it's everyone's favorite game of strategy, knowledge, and fun. It's Tic-Tac-Toe. And now, here's your host of Star Tic-Tac-Toe, Jason DeCanio.
Thank you, Brandon Scruggs. Yes. Thank you so much, everybody. It's a pleasure to come back to you on the season finale of Tic-Tac-Toe. Season 4 is, it's coming to an end. No, we've really had a great time for these last 10 weeks. We've seen a lot of great game playing from everybody, including Seffi, who at the beginning of this season, when you watch the shows again in the next 10 weeks, you'll see that he played right up to the very end. That 21 wins is going to be tough to break. Let's put it that way. But we've got a champ right now who's so far got himself 3 wins and a nice, respectable amount of money. So we're going to introduce our champion and his opponent. Brandon Scruggs, take it away.
Certainly. First off, our returning champion comes to us from Prior Lake, Minnesota. He's a casino finance worker whose 3 wins, cash and prizes total $28,750. Please meet Eagles Peach. And our challenger comes to us from Metairie, Louisiana. He's a meat cutter whose interest includes voice acting. Please meet Jason Myers.
Right. Yeah, well, good to have both of you here. We'll start off with our challenger, Jason Myers. How you doing, buddy?
Well, that's it.
Not much. Good to see you. Well, it's been a while since I think you've even played Tic-Tac-Toe. I don't even remember the last time you played.
It was many moons ago.
That's true, indeed. Well, in the meantime, how's things with the Barry Enright tournament going with the Joker's Wild?
It's going awesome so far. We're nearing the end of our season as well. We got only a handful of episodes left.
Oh boy, it's excitement going on there. I know you are one of many of the trio of hosts with Bullseye and with Tic-Tac-Toe, and so you guys get together on, was it Tuesday nights?
Tuesday nights. We try to start usually around 11 o'clock Eastern. Sometimes we go a little bit later depending on situations, but it's Joker's Wild, Tic-Tac-Toe, and Bullseye in that order every single night.
Fantastic. Well, I hope you enjoy playing our game today. See if you can win some money, possibly get to the dragon. But you got a champ you got to face right now who's got himself $28,750 and 3 wins equals Peach. Hey, buddy. Doing okay? We can't hear him.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot all Twitch could talk. Hey, Jason. And hey, Jason. Jason.
There was ever a time when you was having mic problems. This is not the time to have them. The champ is supposed to have good audio always. And you're doing fantastic with 3 wins and a good amount of money. How you feeling? You ready to go for your 4th win?
Well, if I don't win, well, whatever happens, I'm certainly probably planning on using that money to maybe sneak a Nintendo Switch 2 from here overseas early, if you catch my drift.
Gotcha. True in times. I heard that the Nintendo Switch was coming out courtesy of Mark Leota, who's on top of everything when it comes to Nintendo stuff. But in the meantime, of course, see if you can go for win number 4. Good luck, gentlemen. We got a good game going here. Let's see the categories for Tic-Tac-Toe. Okay, they are good times, jumpin' who, science and technology, games and hobbies, people and places, 3 to win, art and culture, auction, and natural world. And those in red are special categories. I'll explain those when we come to them, okay? Center box is worth $1,000 and the remaining boxes are worth $500. Equals, you're going for win number 4. Good luck and start us off.
All right, I'm going to start off with science and technology.
Okay, science and tech in the upper right. Your question. How many edges does a North American stop sign have?
I believe it has 8 edges.
That is right, and you have the first X up on the board. Nicely done in science and tech. Yes. $100 in the pot, and let's shuffle. Okay, Jason Myers, your first pick. What would you like?
Hell. Let's try Good Times in the Center.
Okay, 2 questions in good times. And for that, you, of course, get some extra time. First question. What color is the Quaker's hat on a box of Quaker oatmeal? And the second question is, what part of town does the movie Gremlins open in? Is your extra time. Okay, for the center box, Jason, question 1. What color is the Quaker's hat on a box of Quaker oatmeal?
I believe it's black.
Black it is. And now, what part of town does the movie Gremlins open in?
It opens in a suburban neighborhood.
No, it actually opens in Chinatown. Chinatown is what we're looking for. Oh, sorry about that. I give you the box. All right, remains unclaimed, so let's shuffle again. Okay, champ. Where you going now?
I'll try science and tech once more.
Okay, you like the category? Here's your question in science and tech. What material is used for the body panels of the Corvette?
Silicon.
Oh, fiberglass. Looking for it. Nope. Sorry about that. Nope, can't give you the box there. All right, that remains unclaimed. Let's shuffle again. All right, Jason.
Oof. Games and hobbies.
Okay, let's see if we get your first O on the board here. How many errands does a player have to run before heading to the final destination in a regular Mr. T game?
Jeez. 3.
3 it is, and you have your first O. Nicely done, yes. And games and hobbies. Right. Total guess. I know nobody knows the Mr. T game, but
Get out of my head, Jason.
1x10 and $1,000. Let's shuffle again. Okay, champ.
Let us try. We're going to try 3 to win, see what that's all about.
Okay, in the 3 to win category, I'm going to have you guys put your hands on the buzzers. I'm going to ask you questions pertaining in the category of science and tech. The first to 3 gets the box. Okay, so please hands on your buzzers. Here's question number 1. What kind of car used to have a model called the Roadmaster? Nobody wanted it. Buick. What's the term for the distance around a circle? Equals.
That's the circumference.
That's right. You have 1. How many black keys are there on a standard piano? 24, 36, or 48? Jason.
36.
That's right. You've tied it up. 1 apiece. What's the 2-word term for carpenter's small-headed nails used to finish a job? Oh, nobody wanted that one. It was finishing nails. Finishing nails. Still tied at 1 apiece.
It was that simple.
Okay, next question, guys. How many pints in a gallon? Equals.
8 pints.
That's right. And you have a 2-1 lead. Next question. What large planet is super cold on the outside and 5 times hotter than... Yes, equals for the box.
Jupiter.
You have the box. Yes. Nicely done. Gets that third one. Runs it out. Put an X up there in the 3 to win. 1-0, $1,500 into the pot. Good job. Great playing. There you go. Let's shuffle again. Okay, Jason.
Oh, that's just evil. That is evil.
Oh, yeah. Well,
but if this is how it goes, so be it. Jumping who?
Okay, I'll tell you about this one here. First one to jump in with clues to who it is will get the box, okay? I'll read clues, and the first one to buzz in with the correct answer gets it. If you miss, your opponent then will hear the rest of the question and then have a chance to answer. Here we go. I am a sportsman of Greek heritage. I was born in Washington, D.C. in 1971. My career prize money is more than $41 million. Tennis is my favorite racket, and I won 14 Grand Slams. The French Open always eluded me. I married Bridget Wilson, and my nickname is Pistol Pete. Jason for the block.
You are Pete Sampras.
And you have the block. Yes, nicely done. And Open who? Good job. $2,000. We're going to take a break and play more tic-tac-toe right after this.
The mood is set. The lights are low. Where's the best place to buy a great stereo?
Corvettes has more of what you're looking for.
At Corvettes, you'll find more than just a couple of famous brand stereos. We've got lots, including the newest by Panasonic, Fisher, and Pioneer. You'll find the newest radios, too, from portables to digital clock radios, plus a whole host of tape recorders.
And look at these low Corvettes prices. What's the team? What's the score? I need a new TV set. What's the best store?
Corvettes has more of what you're looking for.
There's more in store for you at Corvettes. From Panasonic's battery portable TV to Sony's new electronic tuning, plus the latest videotape recorders.
And look at Corvette's low prices.
So for great values on the latest in home entertainment,
Corvettes has more of what you're looking for. There's more in store for you at Corvettes.
Okay, welcome back to Tic-Tac-Toe. We got a good game between Equals, our champion, and Jason Myers is the challenger. 2 O's and 2 X's up there in a pot of $2,000. Good job so far. Let's shuffle the categories and continue. Hey, Equals.
Science and tech, please.
Love the category in science and tech. Let's see if you can put an X down there. Who invented the Franklin stove?
Franklin stove. Benjamin Franklin?
Right, and you have another X on the board. Nicely done in science and tech. Third X up there, 2,500. Kind of gave it away there almost, right in the clue. But you have it. Let's shuffle. Okay, Jason.
If he can do it, I'll try science and tech for a block.
Oh, okay. Science and tech for the block. Figure you were going in the center box there, but you'll take science and tech for the block here. Let's see. What does a doctor called a pediatrician look after? Adults, children, or people with foot problems?
Children.
Children it is, and you have the block. All right, and there's science and tech. $3,000 there. Third O up on the board for the challenger. Let's shuffle. Okay. Well, you know.
It's a center box. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but it'll give me the win, so I'm going to try it. Science and tech
All
for the
right,
win.
if you get this, get it right, and you'll win the game at $4,000 added to your prior winnings for a total of $32,750. Here's 2 questions in science and tech for the center box. What's a Molotov cocktail? Is it a drink, a grenade, or a Russian chicken? And your second question is, which number is highest, a billion, a centillion, or a Google? Here's your extra time. Okay, center box question. First one here equals, what's a Molotov cocktail? Is it a drink, a grenade, or a Russian chicken?
I want to say it's a drink.
No, it's actually a grenade. Oh. And of course, the highest number out of all of those three choices is a centillion. A centillion. I thought it was a Google, actually, because Google is infinitive. But not to be. All right, center box is still unclaimed. Let's shuffle again. Okay, Jason.
Okay, let's go with games and hobbies for the other block.
All right, try to block him in this with 2 questions in games and hobbies. Our first question. Another name for ping pong. That's your first question. And the second one is, how many wild draw 4 cards are there in an Uno deck? Here's your extra time. Okay, Jason, for the center box. First question. What's another name for ping pong?
Table tennis.
Right. And now for the all-important center question. How many wild draw 4 cards are there in an Uno deck?
I'm hoping it's 4.
You got the center box and the block. All right. 404, Jason Meyer. It's $4,000 in the pot and 2 categories left. What comes up?
Okay, I need a miracle. Good times.
All right. You're avoiding the red category, going for good times for the block. Here is the question for you equals. What comic superhero has brothers named Jim and Jack?
Don't know, so I'll just guess Batman.
Oh, it's actually the Green Lantern. The Green Lantern. All right. It's a big break for Jason Myers. Let's shuffle and see what happens with 2 categories left. Here's an interesting scenario if I ever saw one. 2 ways.
Science and tech, please.
You're going to rub it with his own question back and see if you can get this. If you win this, you win the game at $4,500 and become the new champion, Jason. Your question. What European automaker was the first to build a production car with Gulf wing doors in 1955?
DeLorean?
Oh, Mercedes-Benz. Could not give you the game, and they're still alive, equals. Thought he was going to try to get his own category, and it backfired. All right, still 2 categories left. Let's shuffle. $4,000 in the pot.
Well, poop.
Oh, poopy. Now it's a matter of which one you want. How you going to play it? You go for the block either way.
I got it. You know what? 3 to win worked better for me last time. I'm going to try that.
All right, 3 to win. I'm going to ask you questions in the category of people and places. The first 1 to 3 will get the box. Each is going for the block. Jason is going for the game. This will come down to. Here we go. Question 1. How many Canadians live in the U.S.? 500,000? Okay, let me give you the 500,000, 1.5 million, or 3.5 million. Peach.
I'll just say 500,000.
No, that's incorrect. It's 3.5 million. All right. Can't give you that one. All right. Next question. Okay. How many Canadians live in the U.S.? 500,000, 1.5 million, or 3.5 million? For Jason.
3.5.
That's right. You have a point. So it's 1-0 now. Second question. What South American country produces the most coffee? Equals.
Colombia.
Wrong. Jason, do you know?
Venezuela.
That's wrong. It's Brazil. Sorry about that. All right, next question. What's Komatik? Is it an African river, an Eskimo sled, or a Russian watchmaker? Jason.
Eskimo sled.
That's right. You have two. One more, and you got the game here. What part of Britain is Saint David the patron saint of? Equals.
Wales.
Right, and it's 2-1. Who was the first woman elected Prime Minister of Britain? Equals.
Margaret Thatcher, was it not?
That's right. It's 2-2. Now it's coming down to the final question. What country did Marco Polo call home? Eat for the block.
Italia. Italy.
You have the block. Yes.
Wow.
Oh my God. And now that Leader Win gets an X and $4,500 in the pot. It's not a tie game, gentlemen, because we're going to shuffle that one category. Coming down to it. What?
Please let it be auction. It's up.
Oh, you called it. All right. Now, this is going to be interesting. Okay.
Damn it, Pete!
Well, Jason, I don't know about you, but it's auction, right?
Yeah, it's auction.
This is a dual implication because, not really, because if Peach gets it, he will block and we will have a tie game. Jason's going for the win. Auction. In the auction category, you guys will auction off to see, just like in Bid a Note, who can name more rental car companies. There are 10 rental car companies on this list. And since, Jason, you picked the category, how many rental car companies can you name on the top 10 list?
I could name 3.
Okay. Equals. You want to go for 4?
Yes, I'll go for 4.
All right, Jason, now it's 5. Back to you.
Name them.
All right, you need to name 4 equals, and if you get the box, we will have a tie game. 4 rental car companies on the top 10 list. Go.
Enterprise.
Yes, that's 1. You have 3 more.
National.
Exactly. That is 2.
Hertz.
Yes, that's number 1. That's 3. 1 more, and you have the block.
Alamo.
Alamo is on the list, and you blocked. Yes, you got it. Woo. What a game. He tied it up. Wow. And that was... Let me go and let me the rest of them. Budget, Avis, Dollar, Rent-A-Wreck, Thrifty, and Eurocar. Great job, equals. The champ survives. And Mason thought he had him right where he wanted him. $5,000 pot. We have a tie game. We're going to take a break and play a tiebreaker right after this. Whoa! Oh.
Every day's a sale day at Mays.
Proctor Silex makes Mother's Day gift-giving easy at Mays. Choose a Proctor Silex 4-slice toaster with Selectronic control for perfect toasting, or a Proctor Silex automatic drip coffee maker that can switch from brew to keep warm, now $16.99. Or a Proctor Silex toaster oven broiler, ideal for baking, broiling, and toasting. Save $10, now $34.99.
Every day's a sale day at Mays.
Play ball, you can throw it, catch it, it's fun for all. If your daddy's tired or your friends are all away, you can clip it on your baseball glove and go outside with play ball, play ball, play ball, play ball. Play ball is a play-by-yourself toy. You can attach it to your mitt, throw it out, it comes right back to you. Play ball comes complete with sponge rubber ball, elastic band, and clip. Glove is not included. A product of Play Ball Incorporated, a Pixonic company.
Some of our parting contestants here on Tic-Tac-Toe will receive a box of Celia's Chocolate Cherries. Pure chocolate shell with luscious real fruit cherry and a 100% liquid center. It's Celia's chocolate-covered cherries. From Poppycock Fluffy Popcorn, it's mixed with almonds, cashews, pecans, and smothered in delightful buttery glaze. Poppycock, the delicious gourmet popcorn treat. And our lucky member of our studio audience will receive Daisy's Turbo Spa. Helps you turn your bath into a luxurious stress-relieving retreat. Fully powered, fully featured Turbo Spa furnished by Daisy. And now, back to Tic-Tac-Toe with Jason DeCanio.
All right, thank you, Brandon Scruggs. And boy, oh boy, if you're just tuning in to the end of our program, well, you missed a great first game between our champ equals and challenger Jason Myers. They tied and there's a $5,000 pot. But, however, they decided they're going to wait till next season to finish this game of tic-tac-toe. So the only way we're going to be able to do that is with 9 new categories the next time. And the pot will be $5,000. It'll carry over. And when we come back on season number 5, we will pick up where we left off. So, guys, enjoy your time off for a little while. And we'll see you in August for season number 5. Till then, I thank everybody for joining us here in another 10 weeks of another season of Tic-Tac-Toe. I want to thank Brandon Scruggs for a wonderful 10 weeks of great production. And of course, to Jason Myers, too. He helped out a lot as well with some great sound effects. If you don't know who I'm talking about, he should be in the credits, you know. We'll get him there next season, definitely. But in the meantime,
you don't have to.
We don't have to. We did. Thank you, Jason. We appreciate all you do for us here.
That's not a problem.
All right. We will see you, of course, next season. Until then, enjoy your summer. Remember, stay safe. For all of us here and Brandon Scruggs, I'm Jason DeCanio. See you next season.
Before you run off, sir, you forgot to do one thing.
What did I forget?
You forgot to tell our good folks at home, if you want to be a contestant on the show, here's how you do it.
Oh, yes!
If you'd like to join in on all the fun here at Jay's All TV and Sports channel, there's 2 ways you can do it. First, you can message Jason DeCanio directly either on Facebook or Discord, and he'll get back with you as soon as he can. Secondly, you can leave a comment in the comment section below this video, and we'll reach out to you and get you the information you need so you could be the next big winner right here at Jay's All TV and Sports. Now, back to you in the studio.
Yes, thank you very much, Brandon Scruggs, for that's in the blooper reel, you know? That'll be in the blooper reel, definitely, for all the 4 seasons. We'll have to go back. I have to go back and look at all the funny, silly things that went down in those 4 seasons. But we will definitely see you for season 5, and hopefully we'll have some great participation next season. Until then, I'm Jason DeCanio for Brandon Scruggs and all of us here at MVG Production Studios. Have a great night. See you next season.
This is your announcer, Brandon Strud, speaking for Tic-Tac-Dough. A Jay's All TV and Sport presentation in association with MVG Productions.